dangerous. So that, you got to balance. You look at this weekend, today's Saudi Arabia's race. That's the other extreme of circuits. It's just crazy fast. I looked at the qualifying yesterday. Man, that circuit is scary fast because it's not like it's effectively a street circuit, but it's super fast with walls everywhere. So it's very nice flow, but dangerous. But anyway, so Sepang, I think, has probably one of the nicest balance of all the circuits out there.
Okay. So Dennis, you actually personally raced on this circuit before. So for the benefit of our new comers, how difficult is this circuit?
I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's actually relatively easy to learn this track. Where the difficulty comes is mastering it, to eke out that last 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 seconds. Because it's very easy due to the fast flowy sections of it, right? Let's say like turn 5, turn 6, 7, and 8. You get into a nice rhythm and you tend to want to carry a lot of speed in. But because of the technical sections of it, like turn 9, turn 14 and all that, you can't overdrive it. So you must be disciplined enough to hold back on your entry speed in a very controlled and very accurate entry speed, and also set up the car in real life properly so they can carry that consistent entry speed. That's where it's difficult in this circuit to actually be disciplined and consistent so that you can set a very consistent sort of lap times. Problem with Sepang is, like I said, it's easy to overdo it by trying to carry too much speed in. And that's where the problem comes about. So relatively easy to learn, quite difficult to master.
Okay. So what should our drivers be looking out for today?
Well, bottom line is, you got to set up, because we're running all standard setups, it is easy to, to get into the rhythm of this track, especially the high-speed corners, but you cannot overdrive the slower corners. So like turn 9, you do want to, it's quite easy to outbrake yourself and go wide. You actually have to brake and turn in, although it's such a tight corner, because of the camber that comes up on turn 9, you can actually turn in a lot earlier. So you got to understand the camber differences that actually play into your hands. So you don't take turn 9 like a typical slow corner with a late apex. You got to actually turn in early. That's one thing. Then you got corners like turn 11, like I mentioned, Schumacher said it was a very difficult corner to sight. So it's difficult to be consistent in these corners. So in other words, although the fast section lulls you into it's relatively easy, it's fun. People, race drivers like fast sweeping corners. So you get into that, it's nice. But you got to remember that the technical sections can lull you into overdriving. So you got to be consistent, be disciplined, and precise.
Okay. All right, we're going to go for a very short commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation. Air.
Hey, hey, yeah. This is a surprise I was telling you about, Dennis. We have Francis Angelo Gonzalez and Ivan Haziq. Hi, you guys. Everyone good?
Hey, guys.
Good.
So
all prepared, all ready to go.
Yeah, I guess can say so. I did some practice today already.
Woo!
Hey, but actually, Ivan Haziq, I want to congratulate you on your win in the S1K race. Huh?
Thank you. Yeah.
Well done, man.
My actual first race in cars,
Oh, really? That's your first race in cars?
Yeah, I mean,
well done.
It's only karting, so this is my first time in cars.
Well, that's incredible. Your first race in a car and you win outright, and it's a fairly big event as well.
Yeah.
Congrats, well done.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't expect at all, man. Like, imagine you wake up, you sleep, and then wake up, I'm going to win this race.
It won't be that simple.
And that was like, 2 weeks. I had 2 weeks to prepare because it was like last minute call. Oh, do you have a seat for this videos? Okay. So I just joined them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well done, man. Well done.
Hey, so both of you, I mean, let's start with Francis. Francis, how much practice have you had prior to this race, man?
When the practice server opened, that's the only time I practice.
Yeah, but Francis knows Sepang Circuit like the back of his head lah.
Hey. He's a humble guy lah. What about you, Ayman? It's also it's like home, right?
No, I actually practice quite a bit more than that. I mean, even today, I actually do some practice runs for the tires to see whether I can, do something with the tire strategy and stuff.
Right. Ayman, do you think your real life experience of racing in Sepang last week, right? Do you think that would help you or do you think now that you're transferring the skill sets into the simulator, you feel that it's made you drive better on the simulator?
I think because the Vios is a very slow car, that's the thing. So basically, I learned how to maintain momentum as well. So right now, my mindset maybe changed a little bit to try to maintain momentum instead of try to hard brake everything, right? Yeah.
Right.
I think in terms of that, it improved me quite a bit. But still, I think for me, sim racing and real racing share quite a similar skill set as well. Just that in real racing, you have to be a bit aware because the car can easily brake or something. So you have to be a bit more careful picking your lines, whatever. Don't abuse the curbs too much like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Francis, what do you think your chances are for this season?
Maybe a 60-40. Maybe a 60-40. That will be the realistic answer.
60-40, yeah. Okay.
What about you, Ayman?
Ayman, how?
I don't really know. I mean, this car is not really my specialty. But I think I will try to target at least top 5, to be honest. I want to try and get top 5 this season. At least.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Now, looking at the field that we mentioned earlier on, what do you think would be more or less who will be your nearest competitor, Ayman?
Nakib, Nabil, those two are quite fast.
Okay.
Francis and also Josh Perwin.
Yes,
Josh.
Josh.
That, yeah.
What about you, Francis?
Yeah.
Maybe my fellow Filipino driver, which is Mark Volter-Elman. He's fast too.
Yeah, that's true.
Class B.
Yeah, that'd be great, right? So how are you guys feeling right now? All raring to go, heart pumping, adrenaline rushing, nothing below top 3.
No pressure whatsoever. No pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, man. I mean, you're saying sorry?
We have to remember that at first we race for the fun. Yeah. That thing we have to keep in mind. But then later in the race, I have to win this.
For sure, exactly.
So it's like that.
Hey, Ivan, no pressure. Now that you won the real race in Sepang, so I don't know. I think the simulator you should be able to win, right? No pressure.
No pressure.
Really,
just go back and sleep and wake up when we win.
Francis at the back.
Quickly. All right. Okay, you know what? We're gonna let you guys go because thank you so much for agreeing to be interviewed for this brief. But all the best to both of you. We'll see you at the starting line. Good luck.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
All right.
They're all stressed, a lot of the guys. I mean, if I were them, I'd be totally stressed though. I don't know what to say.
It's a good kind of stress. Like, in racing and or any kind of sports in general, if you don't have that pressure, it doesn't motivate you. And, athletes in general, we thrive on the stress. It's the nature of what sports is in general, and in motorsports, the pressure is very high, but you got to use that kind of energy to propel you forward.
Yeah, but I would suppose that there's no fixed thing. I mean, every individual athlete will have his different way of getting used over the stress.
Absolutely. You did ask me, remember last week?
Yes, that's right.
Want to see how do I prepare for the race? Some people listen to music, some people like to hype themselves up. Like, remember Mike Potenciano? She likes to get into the aggressive mode, like the Rocky thing. And I'm the like, dude, I just quiet. I can put on my helmet early. I sit down and I almost like fall asleep in the car, man. It's like, are we getting there yet?
One is doing 5 beer and one is sleeping, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So everybody handles it differently. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't go away. The practice session is going to start next. But you know what? I was thinking, all these new drivers, right? They just came in. I some of them I've never had the opportunity of meeting in person because now with the pandemic and stuff. But they are quite fast, I heard. So now we are these two separate group from Hong Kong and Indonesia. Oh, it's
Yes. I think we're going to meet a lot of interesting characters and drivers coming up this season, and it'll be very entertaining to see, and also a good discovery for all of us to discover new talents. I would like to see a lady driver that really can shine and makes it with the boys. In my career, I had the chance to race against one of the early female racing drivers, Keiko Ihara, and she did very well. She went on to race Super GT and even at Le Mans and things like that. So good privilege of spotting female talents that can come true. So I'd like to see a good female in the sim racing world. Stick it to the boys because the boys get pissed off.
I know that,
how can this girl beat me? But they do exist. Good, fast female drivers, few and far between, but they are around.
Yeah. So of course, for one, just to mention one of the newcomers, also we have a driver from Malaysia. His name is Mika Hakimi. He's quite reputed in the racing thing. Yeah,
he is. Yep.
You reckon that he's gonna up the standards now that he's decided to join us? Because looking at our current contenders, we have a few of them who are quite well known, and while coming from progressing from season 2 to season 3, you find a lot of these new names have actually made a name for themselves, and I think we have got a race on our hands right now.
Definitely, I think if every new addition that comes in, we're going to see the standard get pushed up. It's inevitable, if you get more and more talents coming in, they're going to push each other. That's the nature of motorsports. And a lot of these guys, because also there's the prevalence of a lot of other e-racing championships out there. And these guys are honing their skills in other championships and whatnot. And they're also honing their skills then in our championship. Invariably, the standard's going to go up and up and up and up across the board. So I expect season 3 to be even more competitive than the previous seasons.
So I was wondering, now that you mentioned earlier on about women drivers, I mean, there's no difference, right? I mean, in terms, I've never actually personally watched, but I've heard from yourself as well, and some people that don't take the women too lightly, because some of them are really, really good and really give the boys a run for their money.
I mean, sadly, a lot of it's motorsports is a testosterone male dominated industry. That's a sad fact. It is what it is. But you can see, the W Series in the world in real world racing, the all female Formula Car Championship. That some of the talents are really, really good, and especially the lady that was won it. Jamie? I can't remember her name, but anyway, she was. I watched the racing and she's good. She really can make it with the boys. Why has there not been more female drivers making it to the top in Formula One or World Rally and all that? Because I think by nature, not as many girls are as interested in cars as boys. So by the default, you get just a lot more guys in general going into it. To get to the top, Michelle Mouton, who was one of the world's most famous rally drivers, she won races in the World Rally Championship. She came in second, I think, in the World Rally Championship overall against the legends of Walter Rowe and Miki Biazon and all the big names back in the day in the Group B rally days. So can a lady do very well in world-class racing? For sure. It's just finding the talent of, let's say, a Lewis Hamilton or a Fernando Alonso, that kind of level of talent, because there's a much bigger pool of guys and there's a much smaller pool of ladies. To find that level of talent, that's the difficult point. That's why maybe they haven't reached Formula One. Physically, I think a lady can train to cope with the forces in Formula One. I don't think it's, especially now that Formula One has power steering. I'm not taking, look, those cars are pulling 5 Gs, nearly 6 Gs. It's physically very demanding. So there might be some, in particular, just Formula One, some disadvantage for female drivers because physically it is very demanding, and the guys generally physically have a little bit of a, shall we say, advantage in that sense.
Well, we hope to see more women come on board, you know.
Look, Danica Patrick did very well in Indy cars, you know, so it can happen.
All right. Okay, don't go away. The practice session is about to start. But before that happens, here's a word from one of our sponsors. Well, welcome back. If you just joined us, this is the Asian E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1. And we're just going to kick off the practice session right now. On track, we have Royce Yu, okay, from Hong Kong. Newcomer as well. Any thoughts? What, is driving a Cupra?
The white and green looks a little bit like the old Craft Bamboo racing team colors from Hong Kong. So very fitting for Royce Yu, who is from Hong Kong, to choose those colors. Whoops! Almost went off track.
Texting lah. He was texting.
He was texting while driving. Yeah. So Muhammad Nabil, our old one of our regular protagonists in his Megane RS. Beautiful. I just love the Megane RS, man.
Yeah, man. This is
it reminds me. Yeah, it reminds me of my days being associated with Renault Sports, and what a lovely car to drive. You know, I just love the Megane. It's probably the best front-wheel drive car on circuit, and as an overall. To me, I always say it's the front-wheel drive Porsche GT3. The poor man's GT3. Yeah.
I like the poor man's GT3.
Yeah.
But it does have that very sleek look. I mean,
it does.
Yeah.
But it's just the handling of the Renault Meganes is just tremendous in real life. You know, I tell you, what he's just done, that I did it in real life.
Oh dear.
Just trying to find the limits of the Megane, and it didn't bite me. You know, it's just such a good car. I just love it, and the look. I mean, especially in the sinister looking black paint, just lovely, man. Yeah. So good to see Nabil back.
Yep.
Who is this?
This is Lee Wang. Yes, a new
Keenan Lee Wang is also from Hong Kong, right?
Yep. Keenan Lee Wang is from Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia.
That's right. Yeah. So we got a couple of new drivers on board.
It's from Indonesia.
Yep.
Well, welcome to all our Indonesian participants. Finally, we got, we remember last season we said, well, if only we can get a couple of Indonesian drivers to join. Yeah, wonderful, man.
Yep. It's gonna be like bogged out with a whole group of racers from Indonesia, from Hong Kong, from Malaysia, from the Philippines. Then of course, our small island, Singapore, we got a few brave souls.
Well, we have to live up to the name, man. We are the Asian Endurance Series, endurance in the sense that the way we run our championships, you have to endure the mental challenge of the crazy organizers that throw all sorts of things at you. Yeah, so that makes our championship very alluring and enduring at the same time. Yeah. So it's good that we're growing with more participants from all around the region.
Yeah.
Sim Kaiwan, he's our old regular, but now driving a Alfa Romeo. He's decided to swap cars. Sim Kaiwan.
Yep. I think he kind of planned it all in the end and said, I have a new season, I better get a new car.
Yeah, because remember season 1 we saw the Alphas do so well, so I think people it's like, it's good. Nice to see an Alfa Romeo, man.
Yeah, we had like who, Ayman Hakim, right? Who was here.
That's right.
He was giving a rush, and
Ayman came in. Remember when he was that? Who is this Ayman guy? He comes in the Alpha and then he starts kicking everybody. He was like, our leader at the time, Dylan Tan, he basically gave Dylan Tan a run for his money, man.
Yeah, man. It was really it totally shifted the whole race dynamics, and then
It did.
then all your favorites were not so favorites after that for a short time.
No, but that's what we say, you know.
Oh,
big oversteer drift, Sunny Poon. Going into turn 12, he got it sideways going in.
Right,
done,
Sunny
man.
Poon from Hong Kong. Wow, new one of our newcomers.
Man, you got to give him 10 points there for effort, boy. He was on it.
Well, just to know about some of the details, this time the fuel consumption is 4 times, and tire wear times 2, full damage for all cars, right? And this time our incident point is 60 and car setup is fixed. So looking at fuel consumption, that's times 4. Isn't that going to be an issue for some of our competitors to manage it?
Well, it's not say an issue. It's basically now going to throw a very different complexion to the way they race. In the past, they would just focus on tire wear, right? So they could see how far they could stretch the tires, or maybe, they would use the tire strategy differently. Now, with the fuel consumption, as you can tell in other races, whether it be endurance racing or even back in the day when Formula One had refueling strategies, they talk about the undercut and the overcut. So do you adopt a strategy where you pit in early because with a lighter fuel load and possibly slightly faster lap times in the first half of the race, and then take a heavier fuel load and basically compromise with slightly slower lap times toward the end of the race? Or do you do a reverse? You do an overcut where you take a slightly heavier load up front and then pit in later, right? And then carry a lighter load to go faster towards the end. This strategy will be very much dependent on the circuit and where you're going to start in the race, in which grid position. So it will really depend on their qualifying and how they test and work out specific to each circuit, tire wear and things like that.
So pitting would be one of the important points for them. Precisely, when do they pit?
Correct. So different strategies. Do you want to pit early or pit later? Do you want to do the undercut or do you want to do overcut? Remember I was mentioning this to you about, sometimes like now you watch Formula One. They might actually try to do the undercut against a rival team. And what that means is you pit in early, right? To actually benefit from a faster outlap. You do very fast laps and wear your tires very quickly, and then come in fast, let the other team drag longer but slower laps. By the time you do your pits and come out, and you will be just, by the time they come into pits, because they were running a slower set of laps when you were in the pits, right? When they come out, you would actually undercut them. So that's the strategy for undercut and overcut. Okay. So it depends on the circuit and how they drive it. It throws in basically a spanner in the works in terms of the strategy now. They've got definitely something, an additional item to think about and structure their race strategy. So that's going to be actually quite a big fundamental change in terms of how the series is going to look as opposed to the first 2 seasons. Yeah. So although, we just say, fuel now is 4 times. You look at it, it's just like that little rule thing that something that we added in, but it's going to change the whole complexion of how the race is going to run.
Okay, here we have Nakib Aslan, all right, doing his race. He's one of the 3 Aslan brothers, Nabil and Nazri.
So Nakib Aslan. It's good now that finally we can have their full names on the screen, because sometimes it's like N Aslan. Which Aslan? N. Nakib, Nabil, Nazri.
I was chatting with them and the boys felt that they understand, so they were very nice about it, and they said, okay, we'll try and work this through, and they came at something like that. So So thank goodness for us.
So are they all running the same cars? The
Yes,
Aslan brothers?
last I heard they were driving the same car. So
all black Megane RSs. That doesn't help.
now we just depend on board computer to tell us who's racing, and then we kind of work it all up.
We will just call them Force Aslan. Force Aslan is in the lead. Yeah.
Well, looking on the table on the left, we have Jackie Wong, a newcomer, and he did in 2 minutes 13.598 seconds.
That's pretty quick for a touring car. In real life, 2 minute 13 in the touring car is mighty quick, man.
Whoa.
That is mighty quick. Yeah. So I think they could be seeing times in the 2 minute for all out qualifying, probably 2:11 high or 2:12. So there's still some time to be made, I believe, or it could be a 2:12 high, 2:30, but it's still a very quick time. You know, if you equate it to the real life sort of timing that you see at Sepang.
Well, it's interesting to see all the races. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps right now. And looking at the time, I think it's going to get even faster. I don't know. I just had this very strange feeling.
I'm actually surprised. Wow, these world touring cars are doing 2 minute 13 in real life. Wow, that is quick. Because in my old days, when I raced for Lotus in the 211 GT4, the fastest I ever clocked was like a 2 minute 16.4, I think.
Wow.
So that's a GT, you know, it's a mid-engine GT car. Although, yes, it's more of an entry-level category, but for usually the GT cars were always faster than a touring car. Okay, I'm talking about showing my age now, something that's like 12 years ago, you know, so it's a dozen years ago, literally. But still, yeah, technology has come a long way, and it's incredible to see these touring cars now do these kind of lap times. A 2 minute 13, staggering. It's a very, very good time, man. Because, I mean, I understand what the real life context is. For a front wheel drive, big fat, I call touring cars the lorries of racing, like, you know, the big roly-poly cars. And it's front wheel drive on top of that, not the most ideal racing configuration. But wow, to do such times is quite something else.
Yeah. I've got a text from John Rick Gascon. He says, fuel strategy is gonna be real tight for this series. Ha ha ha.
Is John Rick Gascon racing with us?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Look at the table.
He's
Yeah.
in 14th place. Yeah, he's in
I was
14th
like,
place at the moment.
sing.
Yeah.
Hi, disappeared for a while, but he's back.
He's back, indeed. Yeah, he provided a lot of interesting racing. I remember at Bathurst in season 2, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, John Rick, welcome back, and we hope to see some more entertaining driving from you, man.
Right, and we got Mav Dondo Kambe from Indonesia as well. Welcome back, Gussie. I think Michael was in season 1, possibly season 2 here and there.
Right.
Yeah, commitments and whatnot, but it's great to see him back as well. We got Francis Matrillo and Hong Choi.
Francis Matrillo
Yeah.
and Hong Choi, yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
Our dear Hong, now he's got a proper championship to fight for in Class B, man.
Yay!
Hong, better be top 3 or else don't come back.
Hey, don't put that kind of pressure on him.
No pressure, brother. No pressure. But no top 3.
Then we have Russell Reyes as well. He's been very successful since our second season.
Russell is Mr. Consistent. He's always thereabouts.
We've got a lot of. They've got Noor Shazlizan as well, Singapore, who just joined us.
Right.
Yep. Then we have Kenneth Wong. Kenneth Wong.
Our old buddy Kenneth. Yep. So my friend is now racing.
No. Okay, let's see.
Keiko.
Keiko Wong. Oh my
Keiko
goodness.
Wong.
Just a shock for a moment because I was looking at it. It's Hong Kong. Where did Kenneth go?
I know exactly where Kenneth is at the moment. He's not in Hong Kong. So, Keiko Wong.
Keiko Wong,
welcome.
yeah. From
Lady
Z
driver.
Challenger Beta, yeah. Wow.
Well done.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. It's gonna be exciting.
That reminds me, Keiko, like I said, in my real life racing, I race against Keiko Ihara. So, nice name.
All right, we are kicking off the qualifying round. Look at me. Whoa,
chill, guys. You're already in the pits. Take it easy.
We know it's fast, it's a race, but don't have to get all excited, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
we know it's 60 damage points, but you're going to drive like psychos, man.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Aldo, what was Aldo's full name?
Hey, Aldo Balagulan from the Philippines.
Balagulan.
Yes.
Yes, he's back again.
Yeah, he's back again. It's good to see them. I mean, some of them they disappeared for a while, but it's great to see them back. And no, I think you can see over the season for the year itself, a lot of improvement from a few of our regular races as well. So I'm saying that season 3 is going to be packed with excitement, thrills, spills, you name it. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Everybody's lining up, and
yeah. Got Nazri, Aslan, no, it's Muhammad Nazri also. Yep. One of the other brothers.
the team Azri, is it?
Yeah,
No, that's team
Aslan.
This one
Team
is, yeah.
Aslan, yeah. Well, Aslan is the
Aslan.
name of their father, so
That's right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
initially they had to change and swap it so that we'll be able to identify them. So that's great.
Okay, Royce Yu is so far.
Yep, Royce Yu from Hong Kong.
He's
Driving
coming
the
out.
Cupra, and then we have Amir Haziq. Just spoke to him.
Our
There he
man.
is, our man.
Yep.
Okay.
He just won the S1K race at Sepang.
Can you imagine
in real
that
life.
from someone who started off on sim?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
and-
go karts, and then now real life. He's a perfect embodiment of the new, shall we say, generation of racing drivers. You know, where sim racing is a big component of the entire career progression. So it's good to see.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good to
amazing.
see.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited for them. It's always a big supporter for these guys who really dedicated themselves. You know, true blue sim racers, putting in the hours. Constantly striving to better their techniques, improving their skills. So
Where's Agostino Leo Frata from? Is he from Indonesia? Agostino Leo Frata?
Agostino Leo Fatra is from Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
So he's new. He's one of our Indonesian entourage. Yeah?
Yep. This whole group, the whole list there. We have like Reynaldo, Julie, Kurniawan Chen, Keenan Lee Wang, Agostino Leo Fatra, Alif Putra Dewa, and Wirania Ashri. But whether or not, there's a lot of big group there.
Big contingent, huh?
Yep.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see how they fare, the Indonesian contingent. Usually Indonesians are very competitive in motorsports, you know. In my time, at least, you know.
Yeah.
All the really top front runners were Indonesians. Here we go. And this is Mohamed Nabil. Home track advantage.
Yep.
He should know Sepang like the back of his hand.
Wow.
Okay, braking. Perfect. He's turning in quite early, using just the right amount of ripple strips. Coming out of turn 9, going out wide into 10 and 11, the reducing radius, slightly blind apex on turn 11. Done it very well. Going into the high speed turn 12. All the curb. The 13 transition, braking and steering at the same time into turn 14. He's done it very nicely, using all the ripple strips on the exit. Looks like a very clean, fast lap. Let's see what Nabil does.
Yep.
Looking good, looking good.
Yep.
See where he's got 2 purple sectors, so he's obviously on it. Can he string it together on this last sector? It looks good so far.
Yep.
So sector 3, he could be on pole. By the way things are going.
Woo!
Yes, he's on pole. He's on provisional pole. Nabil, the lap looked good, man.
Well,
Just
look at
now.
that. 2 minutes 13.058. That's fast. That's really fast.
Yeah, that's why I say I look at the times. It definitely looked like a 2:12, very possible, you know.
Yeah.
And here we go. Good old Josh Pervin from Australia.
Yeah. Our only
why don't you
Australian
drive
competitor right now. He's got a whole
Yeah.
Australia on the back of his shoulder. Oh, your favorite car? No, not really a favorite car.
It's a cool
yes,
car,
it's
the
a good-
Lincoln Co, man. It's such a cool car.
You did mention that it's a
very.
very fast car, right?
It's a fast car because it's a sedan, so it's aerodynamically more efficient. And in Sepang, it's also a bit more stable because of the longer wheelbase from what the guys have been telling me, both on the sim racing world as well as in the real racing world. So, you know, it has won the World Touring Car Championship, I think, WTCR twice, if I'm not wrong. So, you know, it's a good package. Link & Co. is actually the subsidiary company of Geely, which is the Chinese company. These guys have, you know, and I think at the Macau Grand Prix just 2 weeks ago, the Link & Co. did set pole position, if I'm not wrong. And my old teammate was actually driving the car in real life. So, yeah, it was an interesting qualifying session. But anyway, so back to this. We have Keenan Lee Wang from Hong Kong, right, Keenan?
Okay. Yep,
Yes,
that's right. Keenan Lee Wang.
He's from Hong Kong.
No, Keenan Lee Wang is from Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
I know, don't worry.
Countries now.
I just ask me, I'll have the list here, I'll tell you which country they come from.
Fantastic. So, okay, Keenan Lee Wang, I remember. The Indonesians are now going to be, I think, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Let's see where they are standing so far.
Okay.
Okay. Where is our highest placed Indonesian at the moment?
Like Indonesian. We've got, I guess, a little
Putra Dewa. Putra Dewa. Yeah, Putra Dewa is the...
Putra Dewa. Ali Putra Dewa, that's right. And then...
Okay. It's slowly, it'll take some time for them to get used to our championship.
Okay. You know? All right, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
We all agree now is the right time to start making choices to support Aussie businesses, supporting Aussie families and communities. Well, from their humble beginnings in Melbourne nearly 100 years ago, Penrite now sit as a truly respected global lubricants brand across automotive and industry. And the best bit, it's still 100% owned by an Aussie family that employs Australians in Australian factories right here on Aussie dirt.
Okay, welcome back. If you just joined us, welcome to the HD Endurance Series Season 3 Round 1 qualifying round.
Yep, here we are qualifying at Sepang Circuit, our good old starting venue. Can't go wrong with this place.
I like the way you actually said. Cannot go wrong.
Cannot go wrong, lah, Sepang. It's the perfect place to begin, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Nabil Aslan setting the pace, fitting that the Malaysian driver sets the fastest time so far at the Malaysian circuit. And you know, and fitting also in my favorite car, which is the Renault Megane RS. Second favorite is obviously the Honda. D10 all the way. And then my third favorite would be what? Between the Link & Co and the Alpha lah. Those two are my. Although I must admit the Cupra does look very nice, man.
They've done it really well.
And look, Cupra is second fastest thanks to Royce Yu, man, from Hong Kong. So it's a hard fight. Wow, look at the time difference. Only 0.059 gap only, you know, from between Nabil Aslan and Royce Yu.
This is really tight, really tight.
Shows you how competitive. And then you see third place. Who's this? Nabil. Who's that? Third place, Nabil Quaislan.
No, it's Nakib Aslan.
Oh, Nakib Aslan.
See, we learned there's a new code that we know that we can make.
I see. NQ. So NQ is Nakib Aslan.
That's right. And A Haziq ID, that's Ayman. Ayman Haziq. I
see. So
then
the Q is
we got code. We got kind of settled this. All right. Hey, let's take a quick look at Class B. Who's leading in Class B right now? Let's see. Class B, you got Agustino Leo Fatra, Ali Putradewa, Ang Shen-Yen. They got Francis Angelo Gonzalez. Let's see who we have here. Chuk Long Lee.
Okay.
Wow, that's
so class. Okay, so who's the top three in Class B first? For Class B qualifying.
Class B, we need to check the name here. Hong Choi.
Okay, qualifying is over. So Nakib Aslan is on pole. Huh?
Yeah.
Nicely done. That was nicely done. It was a very fast lap. It was almost 2:12, man. That was quick. That was very quick.
Yeah.
And the gap, you see the time difference is only 0.05, you know, it was really tight. The next one down is 0.08. It's like Nakib Aslan and Royce Yu, the top, these three guys are going to put on a very, very close fight, I can tell you.
I have a feeling he's going to the wire. He's going to the wire. Ooh.
Definitely. Okay. So we're just now waiting before everybody gets on grid, right? For
That's right.
race 1, first sprint race.
That's right. For race 1, for those of you just joined us, welcome to the H&E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1. We are just about to kickstart race 1. If you just joined us, lots has happened. This is going to be a fast race. Really, looking at the time right now, we got really a couple of fast drivers out there. So, yes, pull up your seat, secure your seatbelt, hold your breath. You're in for a thrill ride.
Everybody's gridding up now.
Yep.
The cars are all appearing on the grid. We're waiting for the 5 red lights.
All right, let's kickstart season 3, round 1. Here we go.
AES season 3.
Yeah, and
On your marks,
get
set.
Wow,
Yeah,
they're
the
really holding our
lights.
breath. You're holding.
We have 4 reds.
Ding!
Green.
Yee!
Ding, 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 ding. We're off.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, we're done.
Yeehaw!
Okay, Nakib Aslan, perfect start. He's
Yep.
gone off into the distance, but close behind him is Mohammad Nabil.
Yeah, Mohammad Nabil and
Nabil is
Nakib
in pole.
Aslan. That's right.
Nakib Aslan, first,
Royce
second,
Yu
so
in
2
third.
Malaysians.
Yeah, Sim
Royce Yu in
Kai-wan.
third place.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And Sim Kai-wan's
Look at that.
the 4th already.
Yeah, Ayman Haziq as well, close behind. He has just overtaken Sim Kai-wan and Russell Reyes in 6th position. Okay, Chuk Long Lee got overtaken by Josh Perwin as well. Lots happening at the
Yep.
front right now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh.
Well done. This is a very clean start. Shows you, very mature driving there. Everybody's still within the pack. Nobody's spun around. Everybody's racing relatively clean. Incredible. I like the way it's incredible. It's like, good driving standards. Very good drivers, obviously. But with the first 2, Nabil and what was his name? Nakib Aslan, right?
Yep.
Nakib Aslan is in 2nd place. So first 2 are the Malaysians, followed by Royce Yu from Hong Kong, and the
Look at
3 of
that.
them
That's
are
right.
they're kind of already breaking away from the pack. The top 3 of them, you can tell.
Yep.
So
And closely behind you have Ayman Haziq.
Ayman Haziq, yeah.
Sim Kai-wan in 5th, Russell Reyes in 6th, Josh Perwin in 7th, and Chuk Long Lee in 8th. Then got Muhammad Nazri.
Yeah, you can see Nabil is starting to really pull away, and our dear friend is drafting behind him. Nabil is clean. He's keeping it really clean and tight, and the 3 of them, they are starting to form their own freight train here. Nakib Aslan at the back, just drafting, holding it very clean. And Royce Yu doing the same thing. They are forming a little peloton of their own. They just want to try to break away from the group and just basically get some air between the rest of them. It is so tight between the top 3. Russell Reyes, 5th place. Is Russell making any headways to?
It's quite close because Ayman is giving him a good run for his money, but Russell is trying to find that opportunity to overtake him. But at this point in time, it's still early. You see, they're just sussing out their field right now. But they're very
Who's
good.
in 4th place again? Sorry.
In 4th place, you have Ayman Haziq.
Ayman Haziq.
Yes.
That's right. So
Yep.
I gotta learn the code. Ayman Haziq. Okay.
Okay. Ayman, guys, his dad's surname is Aidi. So so A Haziq is actually Amir Haziq.
I see.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
All right. Got it.
All right, no worries. So they've got, I think it's easy to look at a lot of changes there. We have Amir Haziq
in 10th place. Yeah.
Yep.
Amir Haziq. Here we go. He's still hanging on to 10th place, doing a good job out of that. Keeping that whole train going.
Yeah, the top 3, keeping it tight though. Yeah.
they're keeping it tight, so they're drafting each other, and they then can pull away from the rest of the pack. See, that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
They know that, you know, in touring car racing is so close. Everybody is about the same power, and balance of performance is there, especially in this game reflects it very well. So, you know, they know the score. Look at that. You see the gap between the top three already?
Yeah, look at
They've
that.
started to pull away. They've put air between themselves and 4th, 5th, and 6th place already.
Yeah.
So the guys in the top three, they know their game. Oops, a bit of a tap.
Ooh.
Ang Shen Yan in the
Oh,
Ling
yeah.
and Co. He gave a bit of a love tap to.
Yeah. Keep it cool,
Ang Shen Yan
guys. Keep it
is-
cool.
Who is that? He's fighting against Ayman Haziq, is it? Oh yeah. He and Ayman Haziq have kind of rubbed panels and, you know, traded paint.
That's we have Muhammad Nazri right now in 11th position. All right, being followed closely by Ang Shen Yuan, but he's really being chased about. But Sunny Poon has overtaken Voltaire Allman for 12th position. But
Coming
it's-
up, Sunny Poon, yeah.
Yep. The Nur Shazlisan right now is 14 with Francis Angelo Gonzalez breathing down his throat. But like you're saying, much all the first, second, and third trying to break away from the pack right now because it's quite a gap from Nakib
Oh, it's a
Aslan
big gap.
and Ayman
Big
Haziq.
gap.
That's right.
It's almost I think 5 to 6 car gap already, man,
Yeah.
between the top 3 guys. See, the top 3 guys are quite smart. I can tell that they're not intending to race each other just yet. They're just saying, okay, I'm going to draft Nabil in the front, and Royce is saying, okay, let's draft Nabil. He's quick. He's going to pull me ahead, and our dear Nakib Aslan is also saying, yeah, I'm not going to bump them. I'm not going to try and outbreak them. Let's pull a gap so that towards the end, maybe the last lap or thereabouts, then they can try to be racy with each other. They're quite smart about it right now. So they obviously know the strategy, and these 3 guys, you can see their experience. These guys know the score.
Yeah.
They really know how to drive this game, and or shall we say, in this race.
Yep,
And they know
lots
the
and lots.
configuration.
Yeah, lots and lots of action. Little small dramas here and there, but what you're saying, there's just top 3 are actually breaking away from them. But it's a
Clearly.
close. You can see Russell Riaz really giving Ayman Haziq a run for his money. He's just really drafting from behind, and then we have like Josh Powen is quite far back slightly. I think they're breaking up into groups, like you said. So now
they
it's
are.
like going into the whole rhythm of the race right now. But
It's like 3 different groups. I mean, the top 3 guys is one pace. Then the from the 4th, 5th, and 6th is a different. That's like a second group, a second peloton, so to speak. Then after that, from the 7th place, is a different bracket of speed again.
That's right.
So
and
Chuk Long Lee.
Chuk Long Lee breathe down the throat of Sim Kai Wen, who's trying to hold on to his position right now. Josh is also being nudged by Kai Wen soon.
Whoa, here we go.
Whoa,
Royce has
oh my
gone for he's dived into turn 1.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
taken the lead from Nabil. Well done. Oh, but Nabil came back hard. Gave him a bit of a love tap into turn 2. There was a lot of rubbing and panel, scraping, man.
Yeah, we're having
But that
Royce
was-
being sandwiched by the Aslan brothers.
It is, yeah, but that was a good move on Royce. I think Royce did a really good overtaking attempt, and he unfortunately couldn't hold it on to turn beyond turn 2. But he's already definitely sent the signals to Nabil that, hey, I'm here, and I can take you, and get ready to really, for a race in the next 1 minute or so, because they've got 2 minutes left. And I think Royce is going to attempt another overtaking maneuver very soon. Nakib Aslan is, you can see, trying to pressure Royce now. He's trying to close down the gap. He's looking at turn 9, but he's too far back. He's too far back to try to take Royce now into turn 9.
Whoa!
but he says-
Nakib.
He's reminding, Nakib is saying, Royce, I'm here. Don't forget, I'm still here, okay? So, because like I said, now they're going to start to race each other because they've got less than 2 minutes to go. Now they're going to get racy. And Royce has thrown out the gauntlet already into turn 1 on this previous lap. He has shown that he wants to take the win,
Yeah. I kind of like these sprint races where there's the strategy is not over a long period, but they just got to get their act right and quickly get to the front and try to maximize.
It's a very short and sharp card game, this one.
Oh, more Nabil.
Oh, what happened?
It's a tussle with Royce. Yep.
Yeah, he had a tussle with Royce.
Right.
Nabil went wide, and then Nakib Aslan is the
right in
overall the benefactor.
Yep.
From third place, he's gone into first place. Royce basically, interesting to see the replay on that one. What happened in turn 15?
Whoa, look at that.
Nakib is defending Royce from the outside. Wow.
He's trying to get in. Oh, he lost the place.
Yeah, he lost place.
Oh, he's trying again.
Nabil came back again. Nabil is back to second place. Royce got, unfortunately, outcrafted into turn 1. He tried to go on the outside, but couldn't hold it together. Wow. Okay. Talk about getting racy now.
Look at that.
Whoa. Oh, that was a bit naughty on Royce's part to try and tap Nabil, but what goes around comes around, I guess. Nabil.
Lots of action.
Now, from leading the bulk of the race, this is the last lap because they're down to 5 seconds.
Yep.
So who's in front?
Oh, we got Nakib Aslan in front. Oh, that was a nice slide across.
Dive bombing into turn 7, but couldn't hold it. Nabil took him back again into turn 2.
You got to close the gap on him, and then the screen holding on the cutting him from the outside.
Wow, from the outside of turn 9.
Can he hold it in there? It's wedging him in the corner. Oh.
He's held it together. Awesome. Nabil must be going.
Oh, it's a tussle. Exactly, a tussle between Nabil and Royce. Look at that.
That was tight.
But look at Nakib Aslan. Nakib Aslan pulling away from both of them.
Royce and Nabil are fighting it out. They're slowing each other down. Nakib is just disappearing.
Oh, what was that?
Whoa. That was a big nudge. I think there's going to be some interesting stewardship required after this race. Our dear steward, Carl, is going to be very busy this time around.
He's going to overtake him on the outside. And here goes the inside of the lane. Can he? Slightly just this. Oh, wow.
Can Royce get him on the inside?
But Nabil has done it.
Nabil has done it. He's held Royce back. Whoa. Now, well done to Nakib Aslan for winning this incredible sprint race. Second place goes to Nabil and Royce Yu. Great attempt. Great attempt on Royce's part.
Yeah.
Incredible, very aggressive drive.
Hey, but check out our man, Ayman Haziq. And Russell is in 4th and 5th, and Josh in 6th.
Yeah, but you see, Ayman Haziq started to really close up with them because they were so busy fighting each other. I think if there's one more lap, Ayman Haziq would have joined the fray into in the fight for the podium,
Yeah.
Because they were just going crazy, man, Nabil and Royce.
Yeah, but
it was slow.
Amazing. If the first race is anything to go by, we know we've got a crazy race on our hand for the next 30 minutes for race 2.
Oh,
wow.
Sure, man.
Check out Royce Yu, our newcomer. Okay, from Hong Kong. In the Singaporeans would say, don't play.
Don't pray. Royce Yu says, I dare pray with you. Don't pray. John Rick Cascon, what happened to him?
I don't know. Gotta check.
Why did he fall back so far?
We'll ask him. But good effort on everyone for the first race. Hopefully we'll see more action, which I would say hopefully we'll see more of that.
Everyone started, everyone completed. Awesome, man.
Look at that.
That's good racing on everyone's part.
Nakib Aslan finished the time of 11 minutes 14.344 seconds, and followed by Nabil Aslan and Royce Yu. Check out the time.
Boy, Royce Yu went to 2:12, man. He was the only one into the 12s.
Wow, that was fastest, the best lap.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, 2:12.9.
Unbelievable.
That's why I said I kind of figure out it would do these cars can do a 12, but you got to be one hell of a driver to pull that off. So well done on Royce Yu's part.
Yeah.
You got someone to interview, man.
After
this race, this guy is going to be interesting to talk about. His overtaking maneuver on turn 9 was on the outside. That was pretty awesome. He almost held it together, but he couldn't quite get the momentum going, I guess, into turn at the exit of 9, he took too much reverse strip and then he lost a bit of pace, and Nabil managed to overtake him again.
But well, lots of action on the first lap. I mean, the aggression
Definitely.
on the moment the car went and everyone was all clustered in front. But then, of course, it was as clear as day like the C3.
The top 3 guys, you could tell straight away what they're doing. They were saying, okay, guys, our pace very similar. Let's break away first. Let's pull ahead. Then I told you, right, the last 2 laps or so, that's when they get racy. Royce threw the gun. You can tell Royce's mindset. He's quite an aggressive one. He's the one that started the, hey, I'm here and I want to overtake you guys.
Yeah.
He started the Nabil and Nakib going, oh, okay, we're racing now. Because Royce wants to get racy.
Yeah, but wow, look at the way they handle, quite aggressive between. We will be expecting to see more of this so-called aggression between Mohammad Nabil and Roy Yu in our second race. Well, remains to be seen. Yep.
Well, this is a reverse grid, right?
Yep.
Anyway, so they're going to be at the back, and
right.
okay, we got all 4 green lights. Okay, green lights. We're
off
for the main feature race of season 3 Asian Endurance Series.
Yep. Then we have Alif Putra Dewa, who's also in Class B, just to mention, is currently in first position.
All right, Alif.
Then Volte Seiko has overtaken and is currently in first position. And look, Hong Choi in third.
Hong!
I spoke too soon, sorry.
You can do it,
Hey,
Hong!
you can!
Come on, brother!
He's been practicing. But lots of.
Yes.
But look at it. It's just there's a lot of happening exchanges. This will be a bit more interesting now because it's a half-hour race. So
that's right, brother. Hong, if you're in doubt, gas more. That's my solution to everything.
Oh,
if you're in doubt, just put more gas, especially in the front-wheel drive car. More gas.
What the other one is guess what? I'm out of gas or something like that. Okay,
Oh, wow, the Link & Co. Who was tapping Hong Sui? Who was driving the Link of Francis?
Yes, Francis Angelo Gonzalez.
Francis is trying to hassle Hong Sui.
Yeah, Francis now playing the Lynx cat lah,
He playing the Lynx cat lah, no wonder lah.
Yeah,
that car more stable. That car, one thing, you start bumping around.
Yeah.
You can see it slides around, but it's not so twitchy like the rest of them. Because of the sedan shape.
Yeah.
Longer wheelbase. Who's off?
Someone has went off.
Grass cutting. Okay.
Jackie Wong.
Jackie Wong.
That's right.
Jackie Wong.
From Z Challenger Beta.
Francis Angelo Gonzalez, where are you? 4th place. Whoa,
oh no,
place
you spoke too soon. Our friend 3rd place. He's trying to show you.
I've been turn 12 hero.
I've been practicing. Oh, he's on the California outside. Ooh. Dude, man.
Dude, take it easy, man. It's just the start of the race.
I just woke up, man. Don't mess with me. I just woke up.
Oh, who's this?
Look at that. Mark Volte Allman.
Wow,
Mark Volte Allman is sandwiched between Francis Angelo Gonzalez and Kurniawan Chen from Indonesia.
Oh, in the Hyundai, yeah? Yes, that's right.
Okay, Leo Fatra as well. Leo Fatra or Agostino Leo Fatra from Indonesia. Yeah.
This opening race is definitely a lot more chaotic, shall we say? But in a good way, providing good action.
Yeah. Now we're seeing a couple
Francis.
of Class B drivers.
Let's see how long Francis can hold on to 3rd place, man.
You're so cruel. Our friend took his nap, Our friend took his nap. Diligently practicing.
Maybe he can, hold on.
Don't write him off too soon. Don't write him too soon. Yeah, Lance Padilla in 7. We got Amir Haziq in 6. We got Josh Powin in 8. And we also got Cynthia Locke from Hong Kong, who is in 9th position.
Nice, top 10 for a lady driver.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Amir Haziq. So, Amir, what can he do? Let's see now in his Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
Cynthia Locke on the outside. Brave move.
Like one second behind Mark. Oh, that was a naughty note from Cynthia.
Bit too. Cynthia sideways, but she caught it.
Wow, look at that. Cool, what skill. Yeah.
That was not Cynthia. That was who's the one in that Cupra, the green one that's going sideways?
Lance Padilla.
Good car control and Lance's part, man. Nicely done. Ooh, he's dicing it with Lance is dicing it with Cynthia.
Yeah.
Oh, they're having a good,
man.
full-on fight there.
We have Marv Dondo Kambe from Indonesia. Okay, in 11th position, but it's overtaken by Royce Yi. Look, Royce Yi it's slowly and steadily climbing up. Currently in 9th position.
Yeah, Royce has got the pace, that's for sure. You look at the speed that he's carrying through turn 12. Yeah, he is. He's even. This is what I meant. You see that just now?
Yep.
The other guys try to go in too fast into turn 14, and then they are all understeer the red white. Then Royce, he braked a bit earlier, carried the correct amount of speed through 14, and it's pulled a gap on the exit already. So this is the kind of things I was saying about Sepang. You got to be disciplined. You cannot overdrive it. Turn 14 was a perfect example. Ooh, here we go. Everybody's bumping and shoving.
Like you say,
They're putting
Robin's
their
racing.
shoulders out.
Yeah, man.
They're putting their shoulders out, rubbing each other. I want my space, man. Nakib Aslan back up to 10th place, fighting his way through the traffic.
Yeah, I've got Chuk Long Lee
Chuk
who's
Long Lee,
overtaken Marv Dondo Kambe for 14th position.
Nice.
Ayman Haziq steadily climbing up as well behind Nakib Aslan in 10. Nakib is really closing the gap between himself and Royce Yi. Royce Yi is gunning for Cynthia Locke, who's holding it as much by 100th of a second, but looks like he's going to overtake pretty soon looking at the pace they're going.
Cynthia Locke. Oh yeah, he just took. Yeah, Royce Yi just took Cynthia.
Yeah.
Cynthia has fallen down, unfortunately, to 10th position now.
Yeah.
She lost the place.
Nakib.
Nakib Aslan and Royce Yi but now in 8 and 9 respectively. The front runners are slowly climbing through the field. Josh Purr in 5th place. Come on, Josh, you can do it.
Okay, but I got to make a mention right now. Volte Seiko is currently ahead by 5 seconds, if I'm not wrong. And Francis has gone up to 2nd position, followed by Mok Volte Olman. The 3 Filipinos are gunning.
The Filipinos are gunning in the front. Well done. Volte Seiko, did he ever participate?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Season 1, he did.
That's why.
For a while.
Yeah, I remember his name. Yeah, Volte Seiko.
I remember we had we have 2 Volte, one in 1st position and one in 3rd.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, and just to mention that Volte Seiko from the Philippines is a Class B driver. Hey.
Hey. I think we're gonna have to look at that classification, man. Class B.
But like we said earlier on, right? I mean, if he does well, we just got to promote the guy now, would we?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Season 1. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, Dennis. Mohammad Faisal says hi to you on FB.
Hey, how you doing, man? Hi.
Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, Francis with Mark Volte Ullman, neck and neck. Trying to get
Mark Volte.
Yeah, Mark Volte.
The Voltaires are out, man.
Yeah, man. The Voltaires in 1st and 2nd position.
Volte Seiko and Volte Elman, right?
And Francis Arriba Gonzalez.
Our Arriba.
Yeah. And don't count our solo Australian in the form of Josh Purwin is currently in 4th position.
Oh, Josh is climbing up to 4th.
That's right.
Josh. Yeah, keep on at it, man. Oh, Josh is closing the gap on Francis.
Then Alif Putra Dewa of Class B from Indonesia is just been overtaken by Amir Haziq.
Yes, and he's got pressure from Royce Yu, who's trying to hunt him down, but he's the highest placed Indonesian so far,
Yep.
Nicely done. Well, the race is a bit more spaced out this time around. Strangely, that you think that the reverse grid will make it a bit tighter, but the reverse grid actually does the opposite. I don't know why. I would think the reverse grid will bunch it up more, but it's interesting to see that they are all spacing out so quickly already.
I
but
know.
anyway,
exciting time. Oh, what's that?
He's rubbing. Nakib is rubbing Royce.
Yeah, Nakib and Royce Yu say hello. I'm here.
This is going to be a very interesting season-long battle, I think, between Nakib and Royce. These are the 2 guys to look out for, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Lance Patela in 9th position, Ayman Haziq in 10th, and Sim Kai Wen in 11th. Cynthia Locke in 12, and Russell Reyes in 13, and Muhammad Nazri in 14. But look at that. Voltaire Seiko has been able to maintain his lead with Mark Voltaire Ullman close 5.3 seconds behind him.
So, Voltaire Seiko, we're gonna keep an eye out on our
Yeah.
Class B.
Class
Our
B who drives like a
driver.
Class A,
Who lah, give him,
Apa dah?
give him, yeah, that's why lah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, like race is still early. Let's see what happens. You know,
Yeah.
it's only we've only 20 minutes into the race, so still 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes in, just a long way to go. Francis, defense, brother, defense. Here we go.
Yep.
Our dear Josh is taking,
Right.
you know, Francis. But you know, these two guys have always been at it, hammer and tongs with each other. So Josh and Francis would be like,
Yeah,
okay.
man. They say, "Oh, leave me alone." They say, right? But look at that.
But very clean overtaking on the
Yeah.
part of Josh.
Yeah.
And Francis was, you know, he gave him just the right amount of room. So
Yeah.
very fair racing. Good to watch. Here we go. Francis is going
Yep.
to take Josh
All
on
right.
into turn 4. Bit of a
Yes,
dive
no,
bomb.
I know. I've been told that our stewards are monitoring the driving standards, especially for our front runners at race 1 earlier on. So I don't know, they'll be
Yes.
watching them because they're so close. They were nudging at each other.
Best of luck, Carl. Best of luck. I don't want to be I don't envy your position as steward, Carl.
All right, it's an exciting bit. Yep. But
Francis,
for
Angelo Gonzalez, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see experienced racers like Francis and Josh go at it because, you know, they don't give each other an inch, but it's very fair play.
I mean, the respect is there. I've spoken to them personally, and they've got tons of respect for one another. But of course,
For
they
sure.
understand that on the racetrack, no holds barred. You know, everyone
Sure.
should go all out. That's just amazing. The professionalism that's been shown by each one of them.
Correct.
So yeah.
Correct. No, their driving standards really shows it. Like, you know, the guys who are the regular protagonists that are in the front, they really have, you know, they know it's a fine line between being extremely skilled and exercising your racecraft, and then sometimes being a bit of a hooligan. Like, sometimes you can't help it. You know, even we all have. Like, we all have been hooligans once in a while, but you know, you try to limit that.
That's right. Well, we can see right now, Mark is actually Mark Voltaire Ullman, to be exact, has closed up by 1 second. It's 0.45 second behind Voltaire Seiko. So I think he feels he can give it a run for his money and just close up the gap soon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but look at
Fair
Josh.
enough.
Josh has overtaken Francis.
Who has fitted? I saw a couple of cars.
What are you doing? Holding hands. Hi, how are you doing, man? Lance Padilla. Why? He was whispering something, I suppose, to Ali Putradewa from Dot Speed Sim Racing Team.
Good, that was a good overtaking maneuver.
Yeah.
Clean. Yeah, that was a clean overtaking maneuver. A couple of cars have gone into pit already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got. Who's this?
All right. Now who's this? Hong Sui has pit.
What's happening? Is he pitting for Agostino Leo Frata?
Yep.
Fratra? What's happening here, man? Are they going for their usual pit stops? It's a bit early, isn't it? They could be playing the undercut game, I think.
Yeah. What do we get? Sim Kaiwan as well. Yeah, they might have some game plan in the back of their mind, but
So,
we'll respect
Yeah, these
that.
guys are pitting early to probably go for
Right.
a longer run.
Okay. Now here we have Voltaire Seiko, who did a fast of 2 minutes 15.018 seconds in his Alfa Romeo. So,
Yep. Voltaire Seiko is, because he's clean out in the front, he can afford to basically drive at his own pace. He's got no pressure, and I think he's going to take a longer stint. Oh, tight! Lance Padilla is just overtaken.
Oh,
No, was it
Lance Padilla.
Lance Padilla?
Yeah,
took
Putra Dewa.
Dewa.
That's right.
That Putra Dewa and Lance Padilla are really going at it hammer and tongs, man.
But I don't know,
This-
Russell Reyes has been rather quiet for a while, but he's back in 11th position. But I suppose he's trying to make his way, slowly edging in. Look at that, he's just trying to find opposition.
Yeah,
because
he's trying to find a way around.
Yeah, Putra Dewa is giving him a run for his money. Look at that.
Got to get a bit more exit speed. He's got
Oh,
more
he
speed.
can't on your
that's for
right,
sure,
can
than
he?
Putra Dewa.
Oh, he's already.
But they're rubbing. If you see, that's the problem. You can't overtake if you rub each other, my friend.
Oh.
You got to stop rubbing each other. Yeah, come on, guys.
It didn't sound right.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
Russell Reyes, yeah.
Oh, Francis has overtaken Mark Volte Ullman. I don't know, but hopefully nothing serious for Mark's falling back behind. We have Amir Haziq, who's also close with Nakib Aslan and Roy G.
Hey, I just noticed Josh has gone up to second place. Huh?
Yep.
Josh has moved up to second, and Francis Angelo Gonzalez is in third now. So Josh is slowly climbing his way up. He's hunting down Voltaire Seiko.
And here we have Francis really chasing Josh. Josh is just holding on to his second position. But knowing Josh personally, he's really gunning for Voltaire Seiko. Trust me.
For sure. I can tell Josh is really putting it in. He's look at the way he's leaning the car into the corners. He's driving it flat out, man.
You remember season 2? Josh
Russell
was doing
Reyes.
so well, then he
Yeah.
kind of like missed and kind of ran out of fuel at the end. But anyway,
Well, yeah. Hopefully he can remedy that and come back stronger this season.
right. So if you just joined us, welcome to the H&E Endurance Series Season 3 Round 1 Race 2. Currently in first position, you have Volte Seiko, and second position Josh Powen, and in third Francis Angelo Gonzalez. Francis
Well done.
and
These guys are really putting it. They're putting on a great show, man. The racing is awesome. Now Kib Aslan, 6th place. They're basically fighting it out between the 6 and 7. Who's that in 7th position that's
in
coming
seventh
up?
position, there is Ayman Haziq.
Ayman Haziq.
Yep.
Yes, Ayman Haziq.
Ayman Haziq. It's behind back. Here you have it right now. Royce Yu.
Royce Yu.
Yeah, he's having Nakib Aslan breathing down his throat. He's trying to find an opportunity to overtake him. That's really close. Oh my goodness.
The
look
gap
at-
between them is just about
Is he trying?
a piece of paper, man. That's all it is.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, so much power.
Royce.
Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, Royce is like, no way. Oh.
That was
What?
close. That was close.
No, but no touching. Very clean. Very professional. Very professional.
John Rick Caston
Nakib
had a
Aslan.
drive-through penalty. That's
Is it?
Yeah. So anyway, where were we?
For naughty driving, or what's the story?
I don't know. Well, let's take it. You got naughty driving, I suppose. All right, yeah, Nakib Aslan. Yeah.
Nakib Aslan in 6th place, fighting it out with
Royce Yu in 5th.
So Royce Yu managed to still hold off Nakib. They're basically like trained. Both of them, they're really just holding it out there and just fighting each other clean.
All right, we are going to go for a short break. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Hi, welcome back. Yes, we have Nakib Aslan in 6th position. Yep, you gotta go see. We have basically read it. John Rick Gascon. Yep.
John Rick Gascon, yeah.
Pit lane speeding.
Pit lane speed. Ayo, of all things to get caught out. Guys, control your speed, man. That's the worst kind of penalty, to lose all that kind of effort out there on track and then to be pulled in for pit lane speeding. So yeah, press the button before you get to the line and then slow the car down with the brakes.
All right. Here we have Roy
Royce.
G. Basically, we're running around right now in 5th position with Nakib Aslan breathing down his throat. He's gunning for Amir Haziq. We have Voltaire Seiko still in 1st position with Josh Perrin breathing down his throat. Yep.
Yep.
And Francis Angelo Gonzalez in 3rd. Impressive.
Come on, Francis.
Let's go.
You can do it.
And Amir Haziq in 4th position.
Oh.
Oh.
Coming into the pits and he got it sideways. What's going on? Oh, somebody got bumped him.
Why are they competing?
Royce Yu.
Okay.
Slow down. Correct. Don't get caught for overspeeding. All very competitive, even in the pits or on the bump.
I know. Okay. Well, those who just joined us, this is the H&E Endurance Series Season 3 Round 1. We are in Race 2. 11 minutes left to go. Currently in first place, we have Volter Seiko, followed by Josh Powin and Francis Angelo Gonzalez in third.
Volter Seiko, he's out there, man. He's just putting in the lap times and just pulling away. Josh is, you can tell, quite a distance. So Josh is, as he's only turning into the apex of 5, and Volter Seiko has already finished turn 6, man.
Oh, here we have. Look at Francis.
Yeah. Well, let's see what the strategy is, whether Volter Seiko can hold it together.
Yeah.
He's gone very long for this, the feature race here. He's gone 20 minutes without pitting, right? So I hope he has worked out the strategy properly, because I'm quite surprised that he's stayed out this long.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm surprised that even Josh hasn't pitted yet and Francis are still going.
Oh,
Maybe their strategy is no pits.
yeah,
Go
I
all the
suppose
way.
so. Hey, Ali,
don't
put the
know,
Dewa drive-through penalty.
Oh no, what
What
happened?
is good?
No, they're going very long, man. The guys in the front. It could be the right strategy. We'll see.
That's right. So notice that it's interesting in terms of the time the pit stops are more spread out. So it'll be quite interesting to see where their positions will be once all of them have pit. So quite spread out season 2. I cannot say season 2 was like the choice, but now everyone is like really. It's that got something to do with the fuel and their strategy?
For sure, because if it could be the right thing to do, because if you carry a heavier fuel load, your lap times might be a little bit slower, but don't forget, you can go out and stay out on track longer. By the time you pit, your pit stop will be overall shorter because you're taking on less fuel towards the end. So the pit stop times in the pit, in the box, would be a lot shorter. And that could play into the hands of the guys in the front, because I think that's what they're doing. The guys in the front, if you notice, like Francis now, he's just come in, Volter Seiko has come in. They've gone so long. They've only got, 9 minutes left of the race? So they just need to put in a very light fuel load. It's almost like a splash and dash to take them all the way to the end.
All right.
Who knows?
Look at this.
Yeah.
So you got Nakib Aslan coming out of the pit right now. He's currently in first position, followed by Francis Angelo Gonzalez and Nasri Aslan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder whether he changed tires or not. Did he change tires?
I don't know.
He seems very quick. You know what? I think maybe he didn't change tires. He just did a splash and dash and says, you know what? I'll use these old tires and go for it. I think that's basically what he's done.
But is that going to be a risk?
It's definitely a risk because, we don't know whether, yes, it's only 2 times tire wear, but is there enough tires to make it to the end? Maybe. Maybe that's why he was, Nakib was a bit more gentle, trying to make his way through the traffic. And, he didn't overwork the tires. He might have enough tires to take it to the end.
But his strategy kind of worked. Look at the timing between Nakib Aslan and Royce G, 6.5 seconds. So
yeah, but he's got 8 minutes of driving. Can his tires hold out?
I don't know.
We don't know. Whereas these guys, so Nakib Aslan, most likely old tires, splash and dash, got fuel.
Okay.
Royce Yu is out on track already, and Royce is coming out probably on fresh tires and going, hey, I could be a second and a half a lap faster. So Nakib Aslan is already completed turn 8. Look at the gap. I don't know. Might not be a good gamble on Nakib's part, but we'll have to wait and see. So Royce on probably newer tires we'll see whether it pans out.
Yep.
This is the interesting thing about the strategies. So this is going to be where, the guys have done their testing. They figured out what they have to match their driving styles. Let's see whether they can follow through.
Well, looking at the table right now, the duration between first, second, third, and fourth is quite a gap though, between Volter Seiko, Ayman Haziq, Royce G, and Nakib Aslan.
Yep. Volter Seiko is falling down to 4th, right?
Yep.
And
but not for long, because like Josh is really going to overtake him right now from the inside.
Volter Seiko because he made a mistake. He just, he underbraked himself, went very wide into 14, and he just opened the door to Josh to just overtake him. But he's trying to hold Josh off, and he has the inside line, so he might have the advantage going into turn 15. Josh will just have to wait a little bit more to overtake Volter Seiko. Wait, but Volter Seiko is coming into the pits. What's going on? Oh, something's wrong.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
nothing
that's
serious.
strange.
Yep.
Our leader for 21 minutes. He pitted in and then I was coming back. It's probably a penalty, drive-through or something, possibly.
So sure, we have to check, see from this how he goes around from there. What is wrong? I guess he's just driving through.
It's a driving
Penalty?
through. No penalty, is there? Is it drive-through?
Yeah,
drive-through penalty.
Ayo.
Carl, I think.
Yeah.
Was vehicle what?
Drive-through penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Brake.
Oh! Ayo!
What happened?
Hey! Guys!
Hey!
Oh my goodness! What's he doing?
That was a suicide drive into the wall.
What? Oh no! Oh my
Anyway.
goodness! Yeah. So now, seriously, we have Nakib Aslan and Royce
Yeah.
G and Ayman Haziq in third position, and Josh Powen closing the gap as well. So there's quite a gap between them. Can they do it? Can Nakib hold on to it?
Look at Nakib. He pulled a gap further on Royce Yu. I don't get it. He most likely was the one that came out on the older tires, and yet he still managed to pull a gap on Royce Yu. Unless Royce made a mistake or something that we didn't see.
Yeah. Unless
is
either that,
strange.
yeah, straight, because either that, most probably he was thinking the way he comes up with the distance, the gap between him and Royce, with the kind of the conditions of his tires, he might be able to pull it off if anything works there. Yeah.
That's strange because we saw. Remember, Royce was much
Yep.
closer to Nakib Aslan just now, right? But look at the gap. The gap is like almost
7 seconds.
Yeah, he doubled in one lap. Something's not right. Or is there something wrong with Royce? Could be,
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard that Seiko actually ran out of incident points. So getting the pit lane speeding add up to his last points. Oh my goodness. What a sad day for him.
Ayo.
Oh
poor thing.
dear.
Okay, it looks like he stays in Class B then.
Don't judge too soon. Don't judge too soon.
Yeah, let's see what happens to him for the next race, and then we'll see. Yeah.
All right.
So, Ayman Haziq.
Yes, Ayman Haziq currently in third position, trying to close the gap between Royce G and Nakib Aslan is really taking a calculated risk by going on those tires he has right now, but it seems to be paying off.
Definitely,
Because he got down
seems to
3
be
minutes
paying off.
left. Yep.
Yeah, and he's pulled such a gap between himself and Royce and Ayman Haziq. So Ayman Haziq is doing everything, but can he even close down to Royce? That's the thing. So now this is the race between Russell Reyes
That's right.
and
Lance Padilla.
Lance Padilla.
That's right.
Lance Padilla. Lance Padilla was also his fellow countryman from Philippines,
That's right.
right?
Yep. Wow, very close. We have Noor Shazlizan from Singapore in 10th position, just
Nice.
behind Mark Voltaire Ullman. Mark was doing quite well as well, but he kind of fell back. Hopefully there's nothing serious about it, but should be fine.
I think they kind of fell back because of the pit stop strategy. I think they got to this is where the experience and testing comes in. They got to look more into the strategies.
Yeah.
What was that?
Marv down the combi, trying to use the entire width of the track.
From Indonesia, yeah.
Yeah.
What car is that he's driving? He's,
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Yeah.
Don't recognize the colors on this one.
No,
Quite
Oh,
unique
okay.
colors.
Unique. Those of you that join us, welcome to the Asian E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1, Race 2. We got 2.5 minutes left to go. Currently in first position is Nakib Aslan, followed by Royce G, newcomer from, and also Ayman Haziq in third.
Wait. Josh is bumping. Third place, Ayman Haziq. What's going on? No, this is Josh is in.
Yes, Josh is trying to overtake it from the
Ayman Haziq.
inside. He has.
He's taken Ayman Haziq. What happened there? How come Josh managed to? There was a lot of rubbing.
Yeah.
But that was still overtake.
But they have to keep an eye on the incident points. No,
Yeah, indeed.
Exactly, there's 60 incident points, but at the rate they're going, 60 looks like it's not enough. Oh dear.
Let's see what happens. So, okay, Josh is up to third place. So it's basically Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Australia. First,
That's
second, 3 different countries. So Nakib Aslan, right, is in first. Royce Yu from Hong Kong is in second, and Josh Perwin from Australia is in third.
Josh is really trying to close up the gap between himself and Royce Yi. Nakib is playing his cards right now because currently with the set of tires he has on, he's holding on to his lead. His nearest competitor we know is Royce Yi, who's like 7.7 seconds behind him. But can his tires hold it? Just 1 more minute to go. Would he pay off?
Can definitely.
Can,
I look at his driving. You see the way he's turning into 7 and 8, right? He's not overloading the car. Even when he goes over the ripple strips, right? He's keeping his steering quite straight, so he's not overworking the tires. You see, he's letting the car drift out wide. He's very gentle on his inputs, and then as he gets to the ripples, he's straightening it up as quickly as possible. So he doesn't want to overwork the tires. He turns in. Coming up, then he straightens to the ripple strip. He's not overworking.
Wow. So he kind of had his strategy. You need to ask him about his strategy there. Yeah.
Going late apex, he squares the corner, straightens up. Then he powers through.
Look at that. Look at that.
He's conserving the tires, lah.
Yeah, but Royce G is really giving it all to close up the gap.
Royce is trying his best, but you know that part where when Royce first came out of the pits,
Yep.
he was much closer to Nakib Arslan. I don't know why he fell back. He might have made a mistake, I think, because it doesn't make sense he fell back so much. Because I thought Royce would be able to close down the gap at Nabil.
Woohoo! Yeah, here we have it. Nakib Arslan.
Nakib Arslan, the winner.
Oy, look at that.
For the feature race. Second place is Royce Yu. And our friend from Australia,
Josh Perwin. That's right.
Yes, Josh takes
Well done, guys. Well done.
Well done.
What an interesting race this has been.
Very interesting race, indeed. And this goes to show if this race is anything to go by, the shift in the strategy and the fact that we put the fuel consumption usage rate right is really changing the complexion of the race series.
Yep.
I mean, I could really see that Nakib thought about this, and his gamble on the tires and that going long to the pit stop and carrying a lighter fuel load at the end, and therefore a shorter pit stop time.
Oh, look at that! Mark trying.
He's holding on to his 15th position. Can he do it? Yes. Yes. It's a drag. It's a drag to the start finish line. Yes, and Mark does it. Well done, Mark. All right.
Yo, Mark Dondo Kambe.
That win by Nabil was very well planned. You could tell it wasn't not just pure pace. It was strategy, man. The strategy of going with that older set of tires and driving smoothly, conserving the tires.
Yep.
Well done to Nakib Arslan.
Yep. You can see this young man is going places. His experience and all the skills improvement.
Definitely.
Yep. You see. Well done, Nakib Arslan, Royce G, and Josh Perwin. Also, give a shout out to Ayman Haziq, Francis Angelo Gonzalez, Amir Haziq, Sim Kaiban, we have Nazri Arslan, Mark Voltaire Ullman, and No Shazlizan.
Mark Voltaire Ullman, top 10 finish. That's not bad. Pretty good.
We have. Alright, we have Nakib Arslan finish a time of 30 minutes 13.373. Followed by Royce Yu and Josh Perwin. Josh has the best lap of 2 minutes 13.509 seconds. Woohoo! You really closed up that gap, did he?
This is interesting. The strategy is really changing the complexion of the race, which is I'd like to see what's up next, guys. I don't know if the rest of them have actually learned from anything about this race. Interesting to see.
What I can say, guys, pit, no speeding. That's it.
Yeah, guys, literally brake. And not the button doesn't slow the car down. Okay, you got to bring the car down to the speed and then press the pit limiter.
Look, if you ask me right now, most probably I'll be very calm, but when you're in the thick of the moment, you might just get confused. But anyway.
No, but it's a sequence you got to get used to because it's such a waste to lose. To get a penalty for pit stop speeding.
I feel for him though. I think Nakib did a fantastic job. He did a quick pit stop, possibly because he kept the tires. And that's what and that really helped him in the win because that was it. There was no turning back from there. All right.
Okay, so who? Jackie Wong is in pole because
Yep.
it's reverse grid again.
Yep.
And
You get Sunny Poon and Chuk
Sunny
Long Lee.
Poon.
Yep.
Chuk Long Lee. So we got the whole Hong Kong team, and we're off
Yes, that's right.
for the final
Race 3 of H&E Endurance
Race
Series Season 3 Round 1. We have Jackie Wong in first position, Sunny Pond in second, Chuk Long Lee in third, Mohamed Nabil in fourth, but it's went up to third position. We have Leo Fatra in fifth, Ashri in sixth, and Seiko has gone up to the fifth. Wow.
Wow. Nabil is up to second already.
Yeah.
That was a great start. Oh, someone
Oh
spun around.
no!
Who was
Wow.
that?
Oh, major! Oh my goodness! Look at that!
Who was that spun around? Was that? it
Oh,
looks like.
Cynthia Locke.
Oh, Cynthia Look. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't Cynthia. Was that Royce Yu?
No,
Or
they-
Sunny Poon.
they're
Sunny
not.
Poon. Sunny Poon was spun around.
Oh, I guess I saw Cynthia's name flashed on the screen there, but yep, we'll get to know this. So now we have Jackie Wong from
He's in the
who's
lead
training in
still.
the lead, followed by Mohamed Nabil and Chuk Long Lee in third. And
John Rick Cascon
That's
got a
right.
bit of a.
yeah, we're left with Leo Fatra and Don Dokambe.
Big incidents, big spinning into turn 5.
Oh dear!
Somebody's gone off and it's collision again because
Yeah,
they gone back
Aldo
onto the track
Balagulan.
and then. Oh, that was a big one. What happened, Aldo?
Oh look!
Um,
oh dear!
Josh
Some damage.
Berlin.
There's some damage there. Oh my goodness!
Major, because they got collected at speed. Turn 5 and 6 is pretty damn fast. So
Oh my
to get
goodness.
hit.
Oops!
Somebody went off to turn 9
I
again.
know.
Okay, everybody was saying like
Oi.
we were too clean our racing in 1 and 2. Turn 3
Look at that!
is
What's
going to
happening,
be
guys? Come
bumper
on!
cars, man.
Bumper
It's gonna be
cars.
full on bumper cars.
Oh my goodness, it's squeezing in there. Who's that in between there? It's being nudged. Oh, look at that.
Don't know, don't care. Just went.
Konya Wan Chen. Oh,
Oh, this is a full on
Havoc driving. Havoc driving.
racing. This one is a Saturday Night Fever.
Konya
Oh,
Wan Chen right now, 25th position.
You saw that jumping
yeah.
the apex into
What?
turn 14. Somebody went.
Oh
Hey,
dear.
how come Mohamed Nabil now in the lead again?
Yeah.
Chuk Long Lee second
And
and
Voltes Seiko now in third.
What? How did all that happen? We didn't see all of that.
Wow, all the mayhem there, right? All the
Yeah, we were so caught up with that. We need to see some replays, man. How did that happen?
We'll see later, but now a lot of things
Yeah.
happening in the front right now. We have Mohamed
Yeah,
Nabil in
man.
first, Chuk Long Lee in second, and Jackie Wong in third. Voltes Seiko, who was doing extremely well in race 2, and because of penalty points and speed through the pit lane, he kind of got dropped out. But now here's an opportunity for him. He's currently in pole position. Can he do one better as he did in race 2?
Here we go, Keiko Wong, our lady driver, top 6. She's
Yep.
in 6th position, holding a spot and chasing down Hong Sui.
Yep.
Hong Sui under pressure now. Keiko
Alright.
Wong is on his tail.
Yep.
Can Keiko find a way around Hong Sui?
Can Nanya Ashari? Yeah.
He's in 11th place,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
That was, wow,
Right.
that's
Well, just to do
Okay,
some
go
correction
ahead.
bit earlier on, you were mentioning about Mohamed Nabil. The one that won was Nakib Aslan, and Mohamed Nabil didn't do that well in race 2. So now it's his opportunity. He's right in front. I think he's gonna do what his brother.
wow.
Oh, nice, a
Keiko.
nice. Look
Yes,
at that,
over-
flew
ah,
across. Oh
He
no!
couldn't hold that outbreaking maneuver.
Aggressive.
attempt,
Yeah.
Yeah, good attempt though. Yeah. Bit of pity, but that was could have been an interesting overtaking maneuver.
Exactly.
To pull it off.
I know.
Francis is the only Ling and Co. He's in
Yeah.
the spotlight. No. There's 2 Ling and Co's. Francis is one of them. Yeah, but easier to spotlight.
Yeah. All right. You just joined us. Welcome to H&E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1, Race 3. There's 25 minutes to go. Currently, we have Mohamed Nabil in first position, Chuk Long Lee in second, Jackie Wong in third. Lots of action in Race 1 and 2, but we believe Race 3 is just going to get even better.
Sweet. Here we go, Francis. Breaking into the last corner into turn
Yeah.
15. Taking a tight line. Can you get a good exit
I know.
and get a good drive out?
Hey, surprise, surprise. Look who is in fifth position. Hong Choi. Hong
Hong
Choi,
Choi.
yay!
My man.
Yeah, Francis in 8th position, chasing after Keiko Wong. Likewise, we have Dondo Kambe, for Hong Choi. But
Hey,
it's a
I know
close.
why Hong Choi is driving the Cupra, because he was recently involved in the real launch of the Cupra in Singapore. No wonder our friend took the Cupra lah.
Okay lah.
Smart.
As long as you take the Cupra, you don't Gabra, it's okay, right? I mean,
Take the Cupra, don't Cupra.
oh,
Nabil still out there in front, right? What happened to
Yeah.
our previous race winner? What's his name?
Nakib Aslan is
Nakib.
currently in 10th position, close behind
yes,
Russell
yes.
Reyes in 9th. So yeah, things can happen because right now we're still early in the race, and
Very
they're
early.
steadily climbing, making their way up the top 10.
We better
Ooh,
monitor
look at
Nakib
that.
Aslan's. Yeah, very close. Wow, they're very tight.
Chuk Long Lee is
Rocket
giving him
panels,
like a 400th of a second behind him, so things can happen.
Yo,
Oh,
yo,
it's an
yo.
overtake from the
Yo, yo,
outside.
Breaking to turn 9, slow it down, guys.
We
slow it
run
down,
near
don't take your time.
Ashri. Yeah, he took
Oh,
a
that
bit.
was fierce.
Yeah.
Wow, the mid pack is really
Look at that, lots of
Havoc,
it.
man.
Yeah.
mid pack really havoc.
Yeah, Francis Angelo Gonzalez in 7th, eyeing Hong Choi, who is currently in 6th. Ooh, that was a nudge. Whoa! Francis, careful there.
Francis
Whoa.
a bit too
Aggressive, huh? But it's okay lah. He just woke up not
because
too long ago.
yeah, but if you nudge that like that at high speed, slow you lose the momentum.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that aggressive. But anyway,
Look,
Russell Reyes.
yep, look at that.
Let's see now.
Oh, that.
Nakib Aslan.
Oh, who's this coming
Heavy
out?
braking.
Ooh. Nakib and Russell Reyes are steadily making their way up to 7th and 8th position respectively. Mohammad Nabil being chased by Chuk Long Lee is like 700th of a second behind him. So there's no room for any mistake because the two guys from Hong Kong, Chuk Long Lee and Jackie Wong. Alright, but look at the time between Chuk Long Lee and Jackie Wong. The gap between them there. Ooh, Royce Yu.
Royce. Wow, really going in deep, man, but he pulled it off. Yeah, he's pulled it off. He's overtaken.
Yeah, being pushed about by Mark Voltaire Ullman, who's quite close behind.
Definitely, Mark Voltaire was trying to come back on Royce to turn 2, but Royce has managed to defend it and hold that position.
Yep. Yes, our race 2 winner Nakib, who is currently in 7th. His brother currently is holding first position. But
Yeah.
how long can he hold? We only have to watch because Chuk Long Lee is really giving a run for his money.
Yeah, I can tell you, you better watch Nakib Aslan. His pace, is only what? We're only just 8 minutes into the race.
Yep.
He's already up to 7, man. He's got tremendous pace, and it'll be interesting to see whether he pulls off the same strategy or not.
Yeah lah.
By going long.
You were singing, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not how, I'm telling you why. Nakib Aslan's breathing down your behind. Yeehaw! John Rick has gone.
I don't think that song was. I don't know how you can come up with that one.
Alright, man. This is the Asian Endurance Series Season 3 Round 1. We got Zach and Dennis. We are into race 3 with 21 minutes to go. Lots of excitement, drama as usual. Hammer and Tong, blah blah blah.
blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly, man. The Christmas carols converted to don't know what kind of song. So, okay, Royce Yu, 11th position, one of our main protagonists, trying to climb up. He's behind Indonesian driver Mark.
Dondo Kambe.
Dondo Kambe.
Yeah.
That's right. So,
That's a tongue twister.
Royce got a bit of a nudge from John Rick Cascon. John Rick was saying, Royce, I'm here, man.
Yeah, they got to watch out for the incident points because I mean, would they be able to see the number of incident points on their dashboard? Oh.
Probably not,
Yeah, man.
but they just going.
Just go lah.
We're too busy racing.
Yeah, we have Singaporean No Shazlizan currently in 19th position, chasing Josh Powen. Yeah, 100 second behind with the plate safe right now. He's doing really well by being chased by Keenan Lee Wang from Indonesia in the 20th position.
Nice. Voltaire Psycho, our previous long, feature race, he led for the most part of the feature race.
Became
He's
a victim
down to
of
fourth.
incident points. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not bad. He's back to fourth.
Yep.
In other words, it's very likely we have to bump him up to Class A.
You're waiting to bump him up, huh?
Yeah,
Give a chance.
fast lah.
Yeah. Okay, lah. Okay.
Francis
Francis.
is 7.
Yep. But you gotta watch because Russell Reyes is watching him closely from behind. He's keeping an eye on Nakib Aslan, who is the eye for a price. He's closing the gap between Keiko Wong and himself.
Indeed.
Yep.
Francis Angelo Gonzalez.
Yeah. He got the longest name.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
But he's trying to. Oh, Francis is under pressure now. He's gonna be-
Russell Reyes is pushing or Marv Dondo Kambe.
No. Yeah, Russell Reyes is.
Oh, this is Hong Choi. Hong Choi is overtaken our friend Marv Dondo Kambe for 9th position.
Oh, here
But
we
not
go.
too soon. He is overtaken again by Marv. Yep, and Francis is really chasing 400th of a second behind Russell Reyes. Oh, what happened?
Hong Choi is a bit. He's overslowed the car into turn 14. Like, he needs to carry a little bit more speed into turn 14 to get that pace up. Conservative, but yeah, that is a particular corner that you just got to get just right for the
trying to
entry
get-
speed.
From the inside, is he trying to make a race from the inside? Can he?
He's trying to defend a little bit, but
Yep.
oh, he got
Also-
nudged.
Ooh.
Yo. Oh, he's going to the pits. Here we go.
Aye.
So
John Rick
early pit stop
Gascon,
strategy.
yep, currently in the 11th position after Ayman Haziq, who's in 10th. You're looking at the top 3 right now. Nabil is holding on, lead by 100th a second, corrections of 1 second. Chuk Long Lee in 2nd and Jackie Wong in 3rd. And look,
Okay.
Voltaire Seiko is currently in 4th position.
Yep, Voltaire Seiko. So he's coming back to his basically the podium positions again, just like in the first feature race.
Yeah.
Now Mohamed Nabil is. I
Yo.
want to see his.
Hold on. I just checked that Roy Zhu has disappeared. I think he's been disqualified.
Too many incident points.
Oh.
Yeah lah. Basically got bumped out because of too much knocking around, I guess.
Oh. Anyway,
Well,
Mark
Voltaire Seiko, where is he? 4th place. And
currently,
he's
yes,
chasing
in 4th
down
position.
Johnny Wong.
Here we go. Jackie
Voltaire
Wong.
Seiko. Jackie Wong.
Jackie
and
Wong.
Mark Voltaire.
You got Jackie Wong and Keiko Wong. All right.
What happened? Mark Voltaire says, what did he say? What was the...
Oh,
Mark Voltaire was
drive-through
penalised.
penalty?
Is it?
Yep,
Drive-through,
I think it was a drive-through penalty. Yep.
Okay.
Flash thing. And here we have Voltaire Seiko, who was a
Third place
victim.
already.
Yeah, that's right. 3rd place. He was a victim of incident points in race 2, but I think he's going to make amends if he holds on. And currently,
Yeah.
he has overtaken Jackie Wong from Hong Kong and currently holding 3rd position. Nabil right now, Mohamed Nabil, okay, is currently in 1st position with Chuk Long Lee just 1.3 seconds behind.
You can see Chuk Long Lee is being quietly edging up to Nabil.
Yeah.
Down on the back straight, they are all literally, within sight of each other already. So this is getting close. It's going to be strategy time coming up very soon.
Yeah.
We're about halfway point now. With 16 minutes into the race.
Yeah.
We've got half the race through. Nakib Aslan in 5th place. Chasing him down is our dear, is it Kenneth Wong? No, sorry, Keiko Wong. Can Keiko overtake Nakib Aslan? That'll be interesting to see. So Nakib, but you see Nakib's driving, he's really keeping it very clean. He's hardly even touching the ripple strips. He's just getting near it, and he's straightening up the car as quickly as possible. He's driving to save the tires, obviously. And I think he's going to repeat the same strategy. And why not? It worked, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It worked for him in that first feature race.
Yep.
I believe he's going to go and pit late. He's going to go long. And then
Okay.
he's going to basically save his tires. And then he's going to go all the way.
You reckon he's going to do the same
I think
strategy?
so. You know why? You look at the way he's driving. He's, like I said, he's straightening up the, in a front-wheel drive car, you straighten up the steering early. at the apex point, so you don't overwork the front tires. He's saving tires everywhere. He tries to stay away from the ripple strips. He goes wide. You look at it.
Yeah.
When he gets to, he doesn't want to overload the tires. By the time he gets to the ripple strips, he's almost straight on the steering. Okay, look at this. Very gentle transition. He doesn't try to flick the car in. He goes very wide into turn 14, very gradually turns in, straightens up early. You look at his lines, you can tell he's conserving tires, but at the same time conserving speed. You see? Cynthia Loke.
Yeah, drive-through penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Okay, I'll repeat one more time for the benefit of everybody.
No one is
Brake, and then press the speed limiter. You cannot press the speed limiter and then brake and then expect everything to come down. No, you got to slow it right down first and then drive up to the speed limit.
Next driver briefing, we'll put it in the agenda just to keep reminding them, incident points, pressures don't go off and wasting
that's what we forgot to say to them. Because remember in season 1, I kept on reminding everybody after the race one. I said, guys, you guys are getting all this because you can't press the limiter and then expect the car to slow down. So brake, and then limiter, and then drive up to the limit.
Okay, Francis Petrillo in 15th position. He's after Keenan Lee Wang from Indonesia, but he overtook him. What? What's happening?
Keenan Wong. I think they got they misplaced the pit entry or something.
Oh dear. No, pit lane. Slow down, guys. Slow down.
Guys,
What is this?
You want to get, come on. Yeah, slow down. Take it easy.
Slowly. Take a breather. Have a Kit Kat. No, it's okay. All right. Those of you who just joined us, it's the H&E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1, Race 3. We got 13 minutes more to go. Currently in first position, we have Nabil Arslan, followed by Chuk Long Lee and Voltes Seiko. And we are going for a short break, so don't touch that dial. Yeah, welcome back to the H&E Endurance Series Season 3, Round 1. Hey, no changes to the top 3 right now. Are they gonna stay like that? We won't know because there's 12 minutes to go. And I think it's all about strategies, tires.
Yeah, the strategy is going to really play into it now. Mohamed Nabil is leading, but Nakib Arslan, his strategy is interesting. And I'm pretty sure, judging from the way he's driving right now, by conserving tires, being very smooth on the steering, carrying the speed through and staying away from ripple strips and stuff like that, I think he's going to do the same strategy. So Nakib Arslan now lies third. He is really in striking position to potentially come out. If he's going to go for the overcut because he's already going very long, and he's basically going to come out and potentially overtake Mohamed Nabil. So let's see what happens within the next few minutes. We're basically within his pit stop window now. Yep. We're already coming into the 11-minute mark.
Yeah.
So 2/3 of the race has already been run.
Yeah, but look at him right now. He's actually overtaken Keiko Wong, and he's currently in 3rd position.
Correct.
Same like in the early beginning, we have Nabil and himself. And we have Chuk Long Lee right in second. Stewart's decision, Voltes Seiko, drive-through penalty, speeding in the pit lane. That's
this is second time already, right?
I don't know, man. Oh, is it?
Oh, yo, what happened?
I don't.
It's upside down.
Yeah, this world has gone upside down.
Voltes Seiko, drive-through penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah. Now my Chuk Long Lee currently in second position, 2.8 seconds behind Nabil Arslan, who's doing extremely well, holding on to his lead. But he knows not far away is his brother Nakib Aslan, who's slowly edging up to the second position, but it's quite a gap between him and Chuk Long Lee. You reckon in 10 minutes he's able to close the gap?
Yeah, because I believe the pit stop strategy is possibly going to fall into Nakib Aslan's hands. Let's see. If it does, means he's played it really well as per like the previous race. This is going to be interesting now. So within the next minute or so, or less, I think he could be pitting any moment.
Yep.
So let's see what Nakib Aslan does. He's down on the back straight already, right? He should be going to turn 15 right now. It'll be interesting to see whether he pits. Yeah, there he is.
There you have it.
Yep, he's in the pits.
All right, that's the strategy right now.
I believe he's going to follow the same strategy. He's obviously the fuel load he's going to take in is going to be very low because he's already gone so long. And if he comes out quick now, all right, means his splash and dash is not changing tires.
Yeah. And Nabil is making a quick change because he's going to want to close up the gap between Chuk Long Lee.
Oh, he's changing tires.
Yep.
Hey, no, who's this?
This Nabil. That's right. He's out.
Mohammad Nabil is out.
Yep.
Mohammad Nabil has gone without. Did he change tires or not?
I'm not too sure.
We don't know. We didn't see the. We were looking at Nakib Aslan. That's why.
Yep.
Nakib Aslan changed tires.
Yeah.
So. No, but Mohammad Nabil looks like.
Yeah, but he's faded out quickly to close up the gap. But he got Russell Reyes just overtook him, and Keiko Wong has taken over in third position. So our first top two is still in same position, but as they wrestle between third, fourth, and fifth, of Nakib Aslan, Keiko Wong, and Russell Reyes. Russell Reyes, look at that! From nowhere, our friend has finally climbed up there.
Yeah, Russell Reyes, good pit stop strategy. Maybe he changed it around because he came in, and I'm just wondering who. Oh, I see. Okay, so at the back, that's in fifth place, Nakib Aslan, right?
Yep.
Because this time he changed tires. We saw the car being lifted up, right, in the pits. So obviously he changed his front tires.
Yeah.
Is he planning to go for an all-out dash in the last 7-8 minutes now to try and catch up to Mohammad Nabil? And
but actually, look at the timing right now because Russell Reyes is 21 seconds behind Chuk Long Lee, and Chuk Long Lee is 9, closing like 10 seconds behind Mohammad Nabil. So it's quite a big asking though. Right?
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. Okay, you saw the way Mohammad Nabil, Nakib Aslan was driving just now.
Yep.
He is jumping over the curbs into 7. He is really throwing the car out. Ripple. He's not saving tires anymore now. He's going all out. He's driving like a sprint race now. So
that's the only way to go about, I suppose, if you want to close up the gap between him and Russell Reyes and Keiko Wong.
Look at that. Yeah, he's jumped the curb in turn 11. He's riding the ripple strips. He's steering it. He's turning into turn 12. Full on, sucking it over the curbs. He's not saving tires now. He's going all out, man. That's
his strategy. Totally a reverse from his first in race 2.
He's going all out. Because I think he's now trying to play a different thing. He says, maybe if I change tires and hunt them down. Don't know whether that was a good move or not. But anyway. So.
We'll see how he goes from there. His first call in race 2 was good, but will it work for him in race 3 remains to be seen. Currently, got 6.5 minutes left to go. We've got Mohammad Nabil in first position, Chuk Long Lee in second, and third, Russell Reyes. But there's a big gap between second and third place, around 12 seconds. But like you say, anything can happen. We won't jinx. And remains to be seen how well they perform under pressure.
Well, yeah, it's a big gap actually. It's nearly, 9 seconds between first and second. So it's a very tall order. We've only got 6 minutes to go to try and close down 9 seconds. To even if Nakib Aslan can catch up with Chuk Long Lee, it's going to be a struggle to take over the first place.
I know. All right, we're going to take a short break. Don't touch that dial. We will be right back.
We all agree now is the right time to start making choices to support Aussie businesses, supporting Aussie families and communities. Well, from their humble beginnings in Melbourne nearly 100 years ago, Penrite now sit as a truly respected global lubricants brand across automotive and industry. And the best bit, it's still 100% owned by an Aussie family that employs Australians in Australian factories right here on Aussie dirt.
Welcome back. We are remaining 5 minutes and 10 seconds for race 3 of the HDE Endurance Series Season 3 Round 1. No change at the top 3. We have Mohamed Nabil in first, Chukong Lee in second, and Russell Reyes in third. But looking at it right now, Nakib Aslan has closed up the gap between himself and Keiko Wong. He might be trying really hard right now, and is there a possibility for him to snatch that third position back? Remains to be seen.
Yes, I think he has enough time to take third position, but second would be a very tall order. He's obviously changed his front tires. We saw it in the pit stop. Different from his previous race strategy where he didn't change tires. So this time he is going all out. Look at his pace difference. He's really caught up to Keiko Wong. I think within the next lap he will probably take her. But unless she can, put on a strong defense, we'll see what happens. But whether he can take second place, I doubt it. He's still too far down, right? He's like way too far down. Yeah.
You say he would need a miracle to overtake everyone else.
Yeah, I think he made the wrong call trying to change tires this time around. Or maybe he's just experimenting to see what, if the strategy would have worked differently.
Yep.
Personally, I wouldn't have changed, because if it worked for me in that previous race, and this is also the same reverse grid, I would not have changed tires.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, we have Russell Reyes who went a lap time 2 minutes 14.176 seconds, holding on to his third position right now. But as you can see, there's a tussle. All right,
Yep.
Closing the gap between Nakib Aslan and Keiko Wong and himself.
Yep. So Russell Reyes is in third place. They're all bunched up already now. So, they're all three of them fighting for that final podium spot. But you can tell the way, look, it's so clear cut that Nakib Aslan.
Wow, he did it! Nakib Aslan has overtaken Keiko Wong.
Yeah.
He's
got
going to
so
close the
much
gap
more
between
grip.
Russell Reyes, that's right.
Yeah, he's got more grip. He's just, Keiko is struggling a little bit on the grip side, and
But he knows he's not playing.
Look at the way.
Look at that!
the way he's
He hits.
overtaken them.
Whoa! But look at Russell Reyes has pulled back
Russell is
again.
coming back strong. Yeah. Russell says, no,
Yeah.
you're not going to take my spot so easily. You want that podium, you're going to have to fight for it, Nakib.
Yeah, now they know each other.
They know each other. They've been racing each other a long time.
Exactly.
So.
It's not their first race. They've been doing it at Hammer and Thong.
Indeed. So here we go.
Oh, can he take him on the outside? Can he not? Does he have the speed to get? He's trying to overtake him on the outside. No, I don't think so. Just too tight a turn for him.
He's trying to, but he's going to get more drive. He's going to get more drive coming out turn 14 by going a little bit wider. So let's see what happens. So is Nakib? He might try it on the inside.
On the outside. Here he goes. He floors it. Can he?
Yes, he goes on the inside.
Woo!
Breaks deeper. Can he hold it?
I don't know. It's too tight. Maybe
Can he hold
not.
it?
No, I don't think so. Ay.
Yeah, Russell says, nah. I'm going to take back that third place, thank you. You better work for it again, going to third one.
Right.
But he's got the pace.
Yep. Okay, he's going to try it again. It's coming.
Nakib Aslan, I think he's got it this time. He's going to break in clean.
But you got to hold it tight. You got to hold it in.
He's holding it tight.
All right.
He's got the podium. He's taking it clean from Russell. You can tell he's just got that bit more grip by changing the tires.
Wow. Lots of action here, but I think Nabil has got it in the back, I suppose. That 12 seconds gap between himself and Chuk Long Lee.
It's too big.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's 20 over seconds. So it's gonna be pretty much the here we go in a replay. What's going on?
Look at that. Here we have
Nakib
Nakib Aslan making that turn around. So it's being chased. Okay, 1 minute more to go. He's really opening up that gap right now. 12 seconds behind Chuk Long Lee. I don't think there's enough time.
Nah, it's not enough time for
it's
Chuk
gonna
Long
be a 1, 2, 3 for Nabil, Chuk Long Lee, and Nakib Aslan. But then again, it's a ding dong in between Keiko Wong and Russell Reyes.
4th and 5th.
Yep.
Fourth and fifth.
Not
Keiko
bad.
Wong
Yeah.
trying to chase down Russell Reyes. They have pretty good pace, both of them. But I think they're both fighting with worn-out tires. You can tell.
Yeah.
Look at the steering input on Russell Reyes.
Ooh.
Yeah, the tires are a bit worn out already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just holding on to his position. It's the point right now, but Keiko is just trying desperately to possibly overtake him from the inside. Can she do it?
Russell
Oh! Ooh, look at that!
He's
What?
gone wide.
What a move by Russell
Oh no,
Reyes!
Russell Reyes has taken her, right?
Yep,
No.
you did.
Keiko's in fifth place.
Yep. So Russell Reyes taking. Yep.
Russell took her.
But look at that maneuver he
race
did.
winner.
Yep.
Mohamed
Mohamed
Nabil has
Nabil
won the race.
Yeehaw! Followed
Second,
by
Chuk
Chuk
Long
Long Lee,
And third place,
Nakib
Aslan.
Aslan. Well done. Look at the way he did it. Whether or not that strategy of him changing his tires late cost him, but then again, not too bad.
I think it did cost him. In my opinion, I think he should not have changed tires. If he didn't change tires, he could have possibly won again. So anyway,
Yep.
interesting. So yeah, the strategy has really made the races definitely a lot more interesting now.
Yep. So now they're still at it.
What's going on? What is our Francis doing? Yeah. John Rick Cascon coming on around to the last corner for
Yes.
12th position.
Yep.
If he can hold on to it, at the back of him is
Yeah.
Josh Bowen.
That's
Trying to
right.
race him down. But no, Josh is too
Cannot
far
be
back. So,
bad. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
John Rick Gascon in 12th position.
Yep.
Okay,
Sunny
got
Kun,
Ang
crossing line
Xing Yuan,
50.
exactly. Lovely, look at that. And Francis Angelo Gonzalez in 6th. And we have
Hong
Hong Choi, 16. Wow. I like the way his bumper bonnet puts an X
The
there.
X from the Cupra, because the Cupra logo is X.
Yeah, we have Francis Matrillo.
Matrillo. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
Yeah,
Francis
then
Matrillo.
Bernie Ronquillo.
Where's Bernie from?
Well, Bernie's from Singapore.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. One of the few. We got Hong Choi, we got Bernie.
Alif Putra
Yeah.
Dewa, that I know.
Yep,
Indonesia.
and Noshaz
Yep,
Lizan.
Honda.
Yep.
Mhm.
So let's check out. It'll be tricky because
Setia
of
Loh,
Class B.
our
Yep.
lady driver,
Wow,
21st
good.
position.
Yep. But Keiko Wong, I must take my hat off. 5th position.
Yeah.
And
She
there we
did-
have
she-
Mohamed Nabil. Finished the time of 30 minutes 1.614. Followed by Chuk Long Lee and Nakib Aslan. Nakib Aslan, the best lap, 2 minutes 13.223 seconds.
Yeah, like he slept in the new tires and went for it. That's
Yeah.
it. But yeah, well,
But
it's
that's-
interesting.
Yeah, but isn't that's the thing, because it's so unpredictable, things change, and whether you make that call, if it's a good call, well done, but then again, things can happen. And
Yeah, it's not that unpredictable. If you see the gap that he had when they pitted, they were all pitting in together, the top 5 guys, and
Yeah.
he was part of that. I think he should have seen that and said, nah, I don't think I should. I can see them in the pits. If I slap on new tires, I'm going to lose out because they're going to come out at least 8 seconds ahead of me, and that's exactly the gap. There was like 12 seconds, right? So.
what's running through
I
your
don't-
mind, because at a point in time, because it's constantly changing, it's happening. So if you make a decision, you just stick to it. And while at the end you go in, you pit, and you see everything you've done. Oh my goodness!
No, because
it's a bad call.
you see what happens. Let's say if I was Nakib's position right just
Yep.
now, Nakib went in, and then Nabil was saying, if I was Nabil coming in at 5th position, I could see Nakib in front, and I'll be like, hey, he's there in the pits with me. So the gap can't be that big. If I slap new tires on now, I'm going to lose another easily 8 seconds, So why would I want to do that? I'd rather save the 8 seconds, fight it out because obviously Nabil is coming out on old tires. That's why he's leaving the pits early. If he's on old tires, I better go out on old tires as well. You know what I mean? So I think it was just a slightly disastrous call actually on changing the tires, because the moment I saw him, his car got jacked up right in the pits. I was like, no, not a good strategy.
Well, anyway, the third race might have cost him, but the call he made for race 2 worked for him, and I think
That
was
was
a very good
awesome.
call to him. Yeah,
You saw how much he won by. The gap was amazing. He was like almost the whole straight in front of everybody else. I'm like, that's a great strategy, man. Should have kept it. But anyway, it is what it is.
All right.
Live and let learn. Live and let learn.
Oh, I thought live and let die. Okay. All right. Who stood out for this round for you?
Definitely Nakib Aslan. Definitely. That was awesome driving on his part. Great strategy. He got it all together. Race 2 was, really his crowning glory. Race 3 was a bit of a wrong call, but it goes to show that I think he was also trying to exercise the difference, or trying to experiment with the difference.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, Keiko Wong, great lady driver. She's showing her strength, top 5 finish.
Royce Yu?
All right.
Yeah.
Royce Yun, I think this guy's going to be, you got to interview him because his racecraft, wow, he's aggressive, man. But he just has to get used to the incident points because he's starting to realize he got penalized, right? So it's a bit of a pity, but he's definitely someone that is, to watch out for. As for the rest of the Aslan brothers, they're all quick lah. That one, they are going to be the ones to watch out for. The rest of the new participants coming in, I think you can tell they're when it was bumper car racing, they are, this championship really hyong.
Well, anyway, we've come to the end of round 1. It was really, really exciting. But do remember to join us for round 2 of the AES season 3. Registration commences on the 12th December, but there's a slight twist. Remember, we can't tell you where we'll be racing because it's the Mystery Circuit Challenge. Chan, chan, chan. So keep your eyes peeled for clues, if any.
So registration, starts the 12th December. When is the race date itself? The race date is
on the 19th of December.
19th of December.
Yeah,
oh yeah, that's right.
That's
you see,
right.
my eyes, I look but I do not see. It says 19th December on the screen, lah.
It's big, no. I'm not wondering where you look at the question mark. Is it? No, anyway.
That's why you say there's a thing called look but do not see.
All right. Before we sign off, we would like to thank all our sponsors. We got Penrite, The Brake Shop, K&N and Motivation, and of course MSS Motorsport Singapore for sanctioning our race. So once again, it's always a pleasure to have you, Dennis.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Down in the meantime,
it's always a pleasure, man, to have you as co-host.
I'll
try. Laugh a minute.
I'll try a new song next time, but practice the vocal cords and everything.
Yes. That was funny, man.
Well, in the meantime, for our participants, just keep practicing, and we'll see you on the 19th December for round 2 of the HDE Endurance Series Season 3. So stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.